Hey guys, it's me again, gaming, where I do sound homework and gaming at the same time. Just warming up the van, getting ready to start before I go and leave. I just want to go live for a little bit. That's where I work. I don't really like just clean out the van a little bit. It's a little dirty. Put it in a trash bag. What is the best service to use where I go, where I live? I'll name one. Verizon, if you're around here and you have Wi-Fi and you don't really need unlimited, and you're just on Wi-Fi a lot. Even though the service slows down after you use a certain gig, I would say Verizon's. I know they have a 55 unlimited data plan, but I would say, depending on how much data you use, like myself, I would say $50 for the 7 gigs. Because you have better coverage, you have the best 4G LTE in America. Coverage wise, all day long, don't have nothing to worry about. You play Pokemon Go, you don't really need that much data. That's one. I would say 2, Straight Talk, maybe. I wouldn't use their unlimited data plan, but I would go for their, 2 and 10 gigabytes, maybe. Their $45, $10 gigabyte plan probably be your best deal to go with if you're going to Verizon prepaid. Because depending how much data you use and you're just on Wi-Fi everywhere, really, I would say use the $45 monthly plan where you get 10 gigs, unlimited talk and text, and then it just slows down after that. I'm gonna go to AT&T Straight Talk on the OnePlus 6T because I just don't really need unlimited. All I need is a data plan, mostly 10, 12 gigs, because I won't go over. I would probably use. It depends how much you travel, because I don't travel out of state very much. I would use the Straight Talk network like AT&T, because if I had to go to Indiana, where my family lives, or I would have to go to a different state to state where I don't have coverage, like AT&T does, I would have to use it so I can call my family members. Other than that, depending how much data you use, I use maybe, if I was on Wi-Fi, I would say about 12, 13 gigs a month. But they don't have that kind of dang plans out there. I have maybe 5 or 6 gigs remaining in the month if I didn't use YouTube and all that. But if I go out and about, outside my house, if I didn't have the cell spot, I would be like this on my live streams. Why? Because that way you guys can get the full support. It's not clear. See, this is why I love the OnePlus 6T, because it has a 13 megapixel in the front facing me. And it's clear, there's no fuzziness or nothing. I am about to hit 50 gigs where you hit the data limit, where if you hit 50 gigs, they throttle you down to 3G speeds. Or this much, 480p. So my data connection, I have hit 50 already. I'll tell you this right now, I hit 51 gigabytes because I'm on my own tower. They can't throttle me down because I'm on my own cell spot. No one's using that cell spot but one person down the street. It's not affecting as much. Now, the tower over here, if I hit 50 gigs, which is impossible because it's crappy service, I would have had to leave T-Mobile immediately because I don't have the greatest coverage in my area. So, a lot of people don't want to watch this streams, but, something to do in the meantime. like I said, I'm just warming up the van. It is almost 5 o'clock Central Time in my area, about 10 minutes till. I'm getting ready to go head to get a soda before I go to work. Man, I get free pop there. I just don't like soda pop machines. I just get a Monster and out the door. Because we live by a train and it's like you gotta wait in line, and I don't have to be at work for another hour, I would say. Now, if I didn't have to work and I had to be in the next morning, I probably would go to bed about 8 or 9 o'clock. I mean, just me and myself, I don't really stay up that much anymore. But coming back to cell phones, probably after T-Mobile, I don't know what I'm going to do, really. I may go to Simple Mobile, Straight Talk, or probably AT&T, maybe. Who knows? If they have if they have the Razor phone, I might go after that. Maybe. But I don't think it does YouTube on that phone. I have to do more research, because I think it's just mainly a gamer phone. You can talk on it, you can text on it, but it's not made for like, it's made for like gaming, hard streaming. You can play Fortnite on it, I heard. Going in 7 minutes in the video, one watching, one thumbs up. Hey, that's good for me. Yep. I would have had my other vapor, but got to get coils a lot. And the thing about the mods, you know, if you're a hard person that likes to vape a lot, I would get like a pen first, I would say. Because with a pen, you don't really need too much. Like, if you get a hit out of it, you're good for the rest of the day. No, you gotta take like 3 or 4 hits. We're going back to Straight Talk. I mean, you're getting 50% of the coverage, but you're saving money at the same time. Now, if I went prepaid, I would get a flip phone. I would get something high tech, or I would bring my own phone in, because my phone won't work on Verizon. It will, but it would only work for the data connection. That would be it. Going back to that, actually, if I went to Straight Talk, I would either have to use a T-Mobile coverage or AT&T. Why is that? Because my phone's a GSM. It's not good for CDMA. If they didn't have AT&T, but they had T-Mobile, I would go to Net 10. Why? Because they're Straight Talk too. Don't need that much data. You got to think, a lot of people are not on that network, so depending, like T-Mobile in my area, no one barely has T-Mobile. Nobody. Like, I know I have one person down the street that uses the T-Mobile network. One person. And me. Anybody behind me, I don't even know where in the hell they use. Stink. No! You don't fucking listen today. Sorry, guys. Well, we're going to wrap up this video. You guys, make sure to enjoy this video. We're just warming up the van. I'm going to get off here. Make sure